I'm going to buy all of the cheapest sneakers I can possibly find from all of the biggest brands in the world. And we're going to find out not only what is the cheapest sneaker you can possibly buy, but also what brands are offering the best value for money. Okay, couple quick Google searches. What is the most popular shoe brands? Okay, this is as of 2022, but we've got the usual, Nike, Jordan Brand, Adidas, Reebok, Puma. Yeah, they're pretty up there, but Skechers is one that's really throwing me. I don't think I've ever ordered off of Skechers. Let's just start with Skechers. Let's see what kind of shoes can we get from Skechers. To make this fair and kind of equal between all of them, I'm just gonna go to the brand's website and just search all shoes and then sort it from lowest price point to the highest. And then just whatever is the lowest price point, that's what we're gonna buy. Okay, we can't have any freaking flip-flops or slides or anything like that. It has to be a pair of shoes. It looks like what I imagine a Skechers shoe would be like, but I mean, hey, I've never tried a pair of Skechers out, so maybe my mind is gonna be blown away. Might as well just get Nike out the way. 911 different shoes. Usual, we got a bunch of slides. Okay, this one. Wow, that's pretty cheap. Looks like a pretty standard Nike shoe. Nothing too bad. Just a few left. So these are clearly popular. A lot of sizes sold out. All right, if we're doing Nike, let's get Adidas in there. Okay, Adidas. Calm down on the slides. Jeez. Wow, that is cheap. All right, who do we go for next? Let's try Vans. It's a foam version of their Vans slip-on. Technically, that probably could count, but we're not gonna count that. We need like an actual textile pair of shoes. Proceed to checkout. On Running, I don't know that they're a very cheap company. I know that they're all the rage right now. Everybody loves On Running shoes. They're also relatively new. Okay, 224 shoes. What? Subscription? $25 a month. What? I don't know if I've ever seen a subscription for a pair of shoes. Imagine that. And as you wear them down, you send them back when? Because it can't just be indefinite. Can I keep the product? No. All Cyclone products are designed to be recycled. We need them back. Once they're worn out, to keep materials in use, think of it as a team sport. We all need your help to continue. Okay, so that you have to send this shoe back. We got Adidas, we got Nike, Jordan Brand. Let's go for Jordan Brand. This one's probably gonna be pretty expensive. The cheapest shoe they do is not that cheap, but it's called Max Aura. I've never heard of or seen this shoe before. So hopefully this pair of Jordans gives us Max Aura like it promised. All right, all shoes have been ordered. Now is the waiting part. We're gonna find out what is the cheapest shoes that you can buy from all of these top brands on the planet. All of the sneakers have turned up, so what we need to figure out right now is which one is the best. Well, let's start from the worst. So the New Balance, the quality feels like you're gonna tear through it pretty quickly. This upper is very, very thin. It does not feel like a pair of shoes that's gonna last very long, and the comfort on these things was not amazing either. This outsole feels like the cheapest possible outsole ever. These are not great at all. I'm surprised. New Balance, what the hell? I'm gonna give these a 2 out of 10. Puma, very, very similar to the New Balances. Same kind of mesh synthetic upper. Feels very cheap. No traction pattern, so you're slipping around all over the place. Cushioning is not that much better than New Balances. It feels a little bit less like plastic underneath your feet, but still not great. I'm gonna give these a 3 out of 10. Nike, one of the more disappointing shoes. I struggle to imagine a pair of Nike shoes that was worse than like a GR Dunk like the Pandas in terms of materials, but these things beat it. They feel like complete plastic on the top. Not to mention you're getting a very, very hard midsole, which just literally feels like a brick underneath your feet. Even after wearing them around for a short period of time, they immediately started creasing. These are gonna look so terrible just after a few wears. I'm giving these a 2 out of 10 as well. Under Armour is a little bit better than some of the other complete synthetic mesh upper shoes. Like these do actually have an outsole, which is going to help with, not slipping and durability. The upper feels very similar to the other ones. I'm gonna give these a 3 out of 10. Skechers. Skechers. Now, I do think these look one of the worst. Like, I just immediately felt like a senior citizen throwing these things on feet. But I do have to say, there is one incredible thing about these Skechers, and that is the memory foam squishy upper. I don't know why other brands haven't implemented this in their shoes, but I haven't actually felt a memory foam upper in any other sneaker before, and I like it. Like, if this was on a better quality and more cushioned midsole, this shoe would be pretty solid. But yeah, the all-over package mainly is let down by this outsole. I would have given this a higher score, but the outsole doesn't have a traction pattern, so it is slippery. It's not even that soft of a foam either. This thing does feel like it's marketing over actual product. There's so many names written on it, like lightweight and memory foam and super comfortable. Like, you kind of turn into a walking infomercial with this pair of shoes. I'm gonna give these a 4 just for the memory foam upper. Still not a great pair of shoes. Let's get the on-running shoes out of the way, because these things are just, it's so bizarre. It's in a category of its own realistically, but as an actual running shoe, these are pretty good. The shank inside the midsole is something that threw me off quite a lot, because you don't often find shoes with something like that without it costing like 200 plus. So yeah, they're simple in terms of like, it's just one color. You don't get to choose any other colors. I'm gonna give these in the category that they're in. Again, they're not in this category because they are a subscription. I'm gonna give these a solid 6 out of 10. They're pretty comfy and they've surprised me a lot. But I don't know if anybody wants to join a subscription for their shoes. Let me know your thoughts on that down in the comments. The Reeboks, another big disappointment. These things fall into a very similar category as, like I said, these shoes that are kind of using this cheap shoe blueprint. Pumas, like the Under Armours, like the New Balances, where there's no traction pattern. It's like they're taking away very, very essential features of a shoe just to bring the price down. That to me is really annoying. You're way better off just buying a pair of shoes on sale, even if it does cost a little bit more. But yeah, this is disappointing. I'm gonna give these a 3 out of 10. The Adidas shoe definitely steps it up a little bit from some of the other ones that are using the cheap shoe blueprint. So it does still have a mesh upper, but you are getting a lot more padding around the ankle area. You're getting a traction pattern. Cushioning is not the best. They do feel a little bit firm. Like, there's a lot going on for the price tag. You're getting more durability in the upper with all of this fused material. These are not bad for the price tag. I'm actually gonna give these a 6 out of 10. Good old Maximum Auras. These are very, very surprising from a Jordan shoe standpoint. They definitely stand out from the rest of these, probably because these are one of the more expensive of the cheapest shoes. But these do kind of feel just like Jordans. Like, I would expect this kind of quality from a lot of other more expensive Jordan shoes. Now, I'm not saying it's anything insane, but it's still not bad, and they're relatively comfortable, which is surprising. A soft midsole foam with that air unit, it's not bad for the price tag. I'm gonna give these a solid 7 out of 10. Vans, not much to talk about here because these are so freaking simple, but they do really just fill that gap of, like, if you wanted something super, super affordable and simple and you just wanted to slip on and go, these things are hard to beat because they're gonna be so durable. Like, Vans can really last you a very, very long time. I'm gonna give these a 6 out of 10. Asics, not bad, not amazing. At least there's a lot more to these than some of the other more affordable options. Dependent on the price point, these things, I mean, they were a little bit more expensive than some of the other options. I'm gonna give these a 5 out of 10. Finally, we have the Converse shoe. This one is probably my favorite out of the bunch. These things just are a lot nicer than a lot of the other ones. Like, I would actually wear these. It's not a bad silhouette. You know what you're getting. Very similar to the Vans in terms of the construction, a canvas upper and a solid rubber outsole and midsole. I'm gonna give these as probably my favorite, most affordable shoe out here, a solid 8 out of 10. These things are great for the price point. I would pick these things up. Here is the leaderboard. From best to worst, these are the cheapest shoes in the world. So now you can really tell what brand is putting out the best value for money. Let me know what you think of these down in the comment section. Would you wear any of them? Drop your thoughts, and if you want to check out another video, click that one right over there.